Can you tell I'm in denial?
You can't stay at the top forever.
I was also very surprised when I looked at my phone and saw Joe Girardi dismissed.
Well, I think mine were with common sense.
I think now belongs in the all-time greats top 10.
Boston, I really think only got to this point because of a guy named Chris Middleton being out for the Bucks.
That power play just was unbearable. It was humming.
Man, am I happy. I knew that this was going to happen. I knew he was going to come back.
When I think of New York Yankees now, is Judge. Probably people in the past when Jeter was coming up.
I would be shocked. A little bit hurt.
Hey, this is Greg Tepper of Dave Campbell's Texas Football, TexasFootball.com, and Valley Sports Southwest. You are listening to Outsiders Opinions with Kevin and Austin.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to our NBA Opinions of the Week. Austin, we're late on this one just because of how much other stuff is going on. But LeBron, I don't think we're shocked LeBron is coming back, but just the way it happened is surprising.
Yeah, I've seen some maybe hopeful Laker fans say that he said that he isn't coming back to the Lakers so that they can make some trades and then he's going to come back on a vet minimum. While he could sign for a vet minimum, I think his time in LA truly is over. I think there are a couple interesting destinations, especially if he is willing to go on a vet minimum. Philly being one of them, Miami being another, and then obviously some of the other ones that we'll be discussing today. But this is partially a prediction video. Also, we'll discuss how likely some other scenarios are. But does any team immediately come into your mind when you think LeBron in 26-27?
So I know you and I've kind of talked about it before, but to me, it's the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they need a forward pretty bad, especially power forward. And LeBron can play any role, but at this season, at his age, that's a good role for him to play. They also need another ball handler. The only thing I struggle with is that, okay, yeah, they need another ball handler besides just LaMelo to create offense because Ant's not a true point guard. Can LaMelo and LeBron coexist? Not will LaMelo be like, oh, it's my team, not yours, Bron, but will he be able to be a off-the-ball threat as some other point guards have been previously? Because I think that's part of the problem with LeBron and Luka sometimes these past couple seasons is that they're better with the ball in their hands than without. Some of the other options I've seen are Golden State. I don't think he's going to try to reconnect with Curry. I see some ties to Houston. I don't think he goes to Houston. Miami's an interesting one for two reasons. One, he played there, and two, him and Giannis would be a crazy duo, especially with Bam as well. You could play LeBron at the 3, probably move Andrew Wiggins up to the 2, and there's some interesting things there. But the major two options I can feel like realistically happening are either Philly, after all the moves they made, adding Jaylen Brown, obviously, which we will discuss in a future NBA offseason video, or the team that I predict him going to, the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think a sign and trade. Maybe it's not Jared Allen because the Lakers do have a center now, but I still think they could make that trade for Jared Allen because, I mean, the Cavs right now run a two-center system, and I could see a two-center system around Luka being very beneficial. And you saw that with the Mavs, right? The Mavs had 2 starting caliber centers that they used a lot when they made that run to the finals. So I could see the Lakers using a similar system. It's just more where the Cavs want to do it. I would say yes, the Cavs would want to do it. But I think back to Cleveland is my prediction for where he goes. What do you think about that as a possibility?
Yeah, no, it's a good one. I want to say it's up to 3 because, like you said, there could be that problem of coexisting between LaMelo and LeBron on the court. But to me, with LeBron's age, it would work for him because you are having you have LeBron for that fourth quarter. He's kind of that closer, almost like, and he can do enough. He can be that guy when LaMelo or Ant aren't able to score. Then you can put them together. So it's that's where to me it makes sense. And then he's not pushing all his energy on offense to carry the offense because the Lakers making that Luka trade to me really made LeBron that kind of spelled the end of LeBron because they had a younger LeBron on the team, and they tried to make it coexist, but there was no way you could do it that quickly.
Yeah, and
So
I think also you said he's going to have to hold a crazy offensive burden. That's true also in Cleveland. I mean, Donovan Mitchell could average 30 points in a season. James Harden is still there to create a lot of the offense. Evan Mobley is a very good player, and they also have shooters around him like Sam Merrill, so Max Strus. They have other shooting options. That's why I do like LeBron. I do think that if they want to go the LeBron route, they also have Jalen Tyson, who I think is really good. But if they want to go uh, the LeBron route, I do think if they trade Jared Allen, they do need to pick up a backup center. But besides that, I do like how the system works. And they did re-sign a sort of backup center in Thomas Bryant, who is in the famous LeBron is passing Kareem video, and he's the one backing up, calling for the ball as LeBron shoots a shot to pass Kareem, which is always pretty funny. But LeBron said he's going to return for 26-27. One last thing. Do you think this is LeBron's last season? He played very well last year. Do you think this is it for LeBron? It's a one-year deal. And I'll ask a second question with that. Does Bronny come with? But focus on the first question first.
Okay. First question, I'm going to say no. I feel like we would know if this is his final destination before he makes it. To me, he wants that fanfare, and he does deserve it with all he's done for the sport. But I think he would make it known this is my last season. So I think it's a 2-year deal.
Oh, okay. If I had to make a prediction, I think this will be LeBron's last season, and I think we will get an announcement before the season starts. But I don't know. I don't think Bronny comes with him, but does that mean that he goes down to the G League immediately or what happens? I don't know. But I don't think Bronny. I think the Bronny-Braun coexistence is coming to an end 100%.
Yes, and some people were pointing out he made his decision after Bronny's contract became guaranteed.
That's a great point.
So I don't think Bronny's coming, but it was a smart move. I'm going to wait to make sure they don't.
Bron's been a financially intelligent player for a very large majority of his career, and that doesn't stop there.
Yeah, so I don't think he comes. It'll be interesting to see how quickly the Lakers move off him or if they keep him.
I mean, with a guaranteed contract, you might as well try it out, right?
Yeah, and I just want him to play against LeBron and LeBron 1v1 him.
That's a great point that I didn't think about.
I've seen a lot of these memes on Twitter or X, and it's pretty funny.
I unfortunately have deleted Twitter.
Yeah, that's probably a smart move.
It seems like a rage bait fest to me. So I don't like angry that often. So I had to cut ties. I probably will. This is not the first time I've done it, and every time I've come back. So I probably will eventually come back, but I need the break.
Yeah, no, that's fair. It's just random now, but I also don't think LeBron takes a vet minimum deal. I think he says that, but I believe you talk about being financially smart. I think he's going to try to get as much bang for his buck as he can.
I could see him signing an MLE, a mid-level exception. I don't know what the MLEs are set at this year. I'd have to do some research into that, but they're usually around like 8 to 9 mil. I don't think he signs a vet minimum per se, but I don't think it's a crazy ideal because I do think he's trying to win a title this season.
I think he is, but he's also getting a good amount. So the MLE could make sense.
Yeah.
When do you think this happens? When do you think he signs?
Late. I think he's the last major signing. I would say August.
Yeah, I agree. I think he takes his time and drags it out. So let us know your thoughts on the comments on what you think happens. And we appreciate you listening to Outsiders Opinions.